My dear audience, today I will deliver before you the various essays of English language. Now I request all the students from A's to B class to listen me very carefully. These essays are very important in the examination. For the examination point of view, essay number first. Uh, my best friend, or bosom friend, or intimate friend, or close friend, or the man whom I like much. इन सब का मतलब एक ही है. I have many friends. All friends cannot be termed as best friend. Most of them are selfish and opposite. My best friend is Mr. ABC. He is of my age. He reads in my class. He is my next door neighbor. We go to school together. We sit on the same bench. We also do our homework together. He is very talented boy. He is 10th first in the class. He is among the best students of the class. He is also a good player of cricket. He takes a keen interest in curriculum of the activity. He also takes care of his health. He gets up early in the morning and goes out for a walk. He takes some exercise in park and comes back home with energy, energy replenished. He is very healthy and wealthy. It is not only because of these things that I consider him a great human being and trust him. He has a high moral character. He never tells lie. He is a boy of birth. He is a boy of birds. He stands by me through thick and thin. He helps me whenever I am in need of his help. He is a boy of sincerity and integrity. He is also a brave boy. Only last month he saved me drowning child while put his own life at risk. Last year he saved a child who was inadvertently left in the burning house by his parents. Once we were having a trekking expedition in the Himalaya. Suddenly my feet slipped and I fell down. I got a fracture in my leg. He who took me to hospital and remained with me till I recovered. He incurred all medical expenses from his own pocket and refused to accept when I offered him money. I therefore like him very much. Truly, he is my best friend. May he long live. Now try to listen the second essay. Second essay named My Hobbies. This is very important essay which is generally asked in the examination. Hobby is a pursuit of occupation and directly connected with one's regular duty or business. But it is pursued generally in the spare time as a pleasant pastime for the sake of the joy and pleasure, which provides rather than out of profit motive. It gives us mental and physical relaxation. Different people have different tastes, temperament, and interests. That be so. No single hobby can suit to everybody. Each one picks up a hobby which makes a social appeal to him. Man cannot keep himself engaged in a serious work at all times. That not only would prove boring but also impose a severe strain on his body and mind. He therefore needs relief from the serious work. He needs diversion. A hobby provides all these. He also prevents a person from the indulgence in a sheer idleness in the spare arts. Therein lies the utility and importance of a hobby. I have many hobbies to remain busy and lead a happy go and lucky life. My hobby is to study good books, particularly religious books like the Vedas, the Upanishads, the Ramayana and the Gita, the Bible and the Quran, etc. The study of these classics provide me great solace and satisfaction. Moreover, writing books is also my hobby, and to distribute them to the various institutions and literate person without charging any cost from them. I am of the opinion that the most of the people do not study the religious book, and it is my burning desire that they should study the religious book so that they may be able to know about the religion and culture. As Francis Bacon said, reading maketh a full man, conference a ready man, and writing an exact man. Delivering discourses is also my happy hobby in the various Arya Samaj on Sunday, and I never charge any amount for it. By doing so, I want to remove the veil of darkness and ignorance from the mind of the Mansi. Buying lottery tickets now and then is also my happy hobby. That is why I have been buying a lottery ticket from a long time. Actually, I have no lust and lure of winning the lottery, since I have already sufficient money at my disposal to lead a happy go-lucky life. Moreover, I am very much satisfied with my life, but I do it due to my hobby. Barking is my hobby. Actually speaking, is very essential for the maintenance of health. I always prefer health to wealth, as Mahatma Gandhi said in his world famous book Key to Health. Always remember it and listen it very attentively. A healthy popul is better than an healthy pig. To get up early in the morning is also my hobby. I got up early in the morning at 4 a.m. daily. I do asana and pranayama daily according to my capacity and capability, which is very vital for the physique. As fragrance said, try to listen very carefully. Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. Third essay is also very important, which is generally asked in the examination, that is a railway journey or a journey by train. Our school closed for summer vacation on 25th May. My father decided to take us to Shimla for change. My uncle lives there. We packed our luggage, hired a taxi and reached the station in time. We hired a coolie. He purchased us the ticket and carried our luggage to the platform. The train was start at 8 a.m. There was a great rush in the compartment. Luckily, I got a good seat and near the window. The exact 8, guard blew the whistle. He waved the green flag and train started. Soon it gathered speed. I am amused myself by looking out of the window. Scenery outside was charming. We were passing over the pond, tanks and river. There were green trees on the way. Farmers were working in them. Cattle were grazing in the field. All the horses, huts, trees and bushes seemed to wheeling back. At Ambala, we took tea. When the train started, ticket checkers entered our apartment. Two settlers were travelling without ticket. They were charged and fined. After reaching Kalka, we changed for Shimla. The journey from Kalka to Shimla was very pleasant. The train was passing through the zigzag way. It had to pass through many long tunnels. There were green hills at all round. Weather was cool and pleasant. After 2 hours we reached Shimla. Uncle had come to see us. We had a taxi and reached home. The memory of this journey is still fresh in my mind. Next essay is very important, that is morning walk. Morning walk is very good for health. It is a light exercise. It is equally good for the young and the old. It refreshes our mind and makes us smart. I I take my morning walk regularly. I get up at 4 a.m. and go out for walk. My friend Ramlal also goes with me. We often go to the canal. The time is very pleasant. We enjoy the beauties of nature on the way. We have deep breaths in the cool air. It gives us a form of energy. We have a stroll on the grass lawn. Dew drops on the green grass look like pearl. Flower laugh, leaves dance, birds fly up in the sky. The song added to the beauty of the nature. We walk along the canal for half an hour. We have a cold bath. The waves of the running water produce a sweet music. We feel happy and gay. By this time the sun appears in the sky. We then turn home. We feel fresh. We feel fresh for the rest of the day. I can miss my meal, but I cannot miss my morning walk. My dear student, this essay number 50 is very important. The name of the essay is The Great Man I Admire Most. So all of you are hereby hear this essay very attentively. On the pages of the world's history are recorded in the letters of gold and glory achievement of many great men whom we love, respect, admire, and adore. But being an Indian, have a natural preference for the Indian hero, a hero in the politics field of the giant of our time, the political leader, Mahatma Gandhi, Shri Nehru, Shri Lal Bahadur Shastri, Subhash Chandra Bose, and others. I admire Gandhi as the father of the nation, but on his own admission, more than once he had committed Himalayan blunder. Nehru is an intelligent giant, but I adore him for his deep scholarship, his excellent eloquence, and his profound knowledge of the world history. He is, however, a realistic statesman. Political leader I admire the most is Lal Bahadur Shastri, who is the second prime minister of India after the death of Jawaharlal Nehru, a born leader of men, a revolutionary of the type of Washington and Garibaldi. The political leader I admire most is Lal Bahadur Shastri, who is the second prime minister of India after the death of Shri Jawaharlal Nehru, born leader of men, a revolutionary of the type like Lenin, Washington, and Garibaldi, and endowed with burning patriotism, courage, mature judgment, and mass popularity. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose rose stand before the world as a legendary hero in the later chapter of the colorful and the exciting drama of India's struggle for independence. He could serve as the Prime Minister of India only for a short period, about 1.5 years to be precise. But during this period, he established himself as one of the greatest and most lovable Prime Minister of India. He believed he belonged to a humble family. His father, Shanta Prasad, was a poor man. He was born on this October 2nd October 1940. He was born on October 2nd, 1904 at Mughalsarai in Uttar Pradesh. He joined Harish Chandra High School at Varanasi, where his uncle lived. Even at the school, he was known for the intelligence, hard work, honesty, patriotism feeling. Though physically he did not have much of his impressive personality, since he was a short-statured and thin, he took active part in the non-cooperation and movement through he was arrested. He was not sent to jail being teenager. He got later education at Kansi Vidyapeeth. He was married at Lalita Shastri when he was 24 years old. He did great social work at the stance of Gandhiji, under whose influence he had come. He later went to imprisonment several times for offering satyagraha. He studied a number of authors during his prison time. He translated the biography of Marie Curie, where he was a member of servant of the people, and used to devote 10% of his income. He was very honest, so much so you will be surprised to know so much so you will be surprised to know he was really a great man. No. He was very honest, so much so that when he died, there was only 365 and 35 paisa in his account. He was really very honest. He joined railway minister in 1962 in Jawaharlal's cabinet, but taking moral responsibility for railway accident, he resigned gracefully. After Nehru's death in 1964, he became the prime minister. He had to fight the bar of 1965 with Pakistan. It was the time when his greatest early quality of patriotism, courage, and leadership came to on the surface. He won the bar and signed the Tashkent agreement. But unfortunately, he died of heart attack on 11th February 1966. While he was still at Tashkent, Tashkent, he will always be remembered as one of the greatest Indians. To him, I pay salute of honor and homage from my heart. As a matter of fact, will never shine like he. As a matter of fact, was a great man. He, as a matter of fact, will never shine like the moon among the stars. He was really the great man of India. Oh.